show it again one more time. So, as from what I see there, people keep saying she's the one who started it. They do say at the beginning that she, for one, it seems like some people are saying that her face has some kind of problem on it. Like it has like some kind of, like it looks like she might be bleeding on her face. But that's not the point. My point was to show at the end he is actually hitting her. I understand people have said this over and over again with her situation, that Courtney has hit Christian Obumselli several times. But the thing is, to me, about the whole situation is, there have been several reports implying that he hit her too. And he was domestically abusive to her as well. Okay, a major thing about this is the fact that there have been plenty of police reports saying that he was the domestic abuser, and he got kicked out of her apartments for domestic abuse. So that's what my thing is. It's just like, okay, if he was the abuser, still, even if she was the abuser, he's the guy. That's my thing. He's a guy hitting a woman. And it's not just that in this video you see him just hitting her. Let me show. You see how he's basically knocking her over to the other side of the elevator. He hits her in the face, and that time he hit her in the face, it wasn't actually provoked, because she hadn't hit him again, but he still hit her in the face. So I mean, like, he did inflict physical assaults against her that seemed like they were actually affecting her more than they affected him. With him, you see, he's not hurt at all in this video at all. So it's kind of just weird. They're saying that he was abused, but he's abusing. He literally just right there touched. He seemed like he's kind of grabbing her neck or doing something to her neck. So I mean, like, a major thing in this story is that she says he choked her. We see in this video he chokes or touches her neck at some point, implying that he's not far from choking her, and this is in a situation where he's not even physically harmed. See, he was hit a few times, but he wasn't affected by it. He didn't move. He didn't have any issue. He didn't get any marks on him at all. You can see when she's coming into the elevator, she's literally appearing as though her nose might be bleeding or her mouth is bleeding, most likely because he may have hit her in the past. So there are marks at that point. We see in the elevator, she is being thrown across the elevator, basically. He's hitting her in the face, and that is definitely causing physical effect for her. So my thing is this. I understand both people are physically abusive, and they both were physically abusive. They weren't fit for a relationship on either side. But this doesn't mean that she wouldn't be put in a situation where she's at risk for her own life. Actually, this would imply that she would be at risk for her life, because if she's fighting a man and a man is using his physical force against her, she's most likely not going to win. And you can see in this altercation, she wasn't winning. She was being thrown all over the elevator. And people who applauded and appreciated seeing this were people who are more likely to domestically abuse women, because they think that if a woman hits them, they can basically crack her skull open. Because basically, a man can crack a woman's skull open just with hitting her once. So this is why men shouldn't hit women, regardless of if they're hit or not, unless obviously she is a life-threatening, she's threatening his life, things like that. But obviously in this altercation, she was not. She was simply hitting him. Now, in the situation we're talking about with him getting stabbed, you have to understand the situation's backstory. This man was kicked out of her home for domestic abuse. She let him back in on April 1st, supposedly. And she basically is trying to say that he choked her. Well, we see on this tape that he did have contact with her neck, so him choking her isn't too far from the idea. And it seems like he could probably do that, considering if he thought that he was being kicked out and he was being harmed in one way. And if he were to choke her, and when she's asking him to leave once again on April 3rd, what do you think she can do to fix the situation? If a man has choked her and won't leave her home, the best option she has is to stab him. She's not really left any choice. So, that would be self-defense. So, considering the fact that there have been many reports against him for domestic abuse, and the fact that she has this video where it shows she hit him, but he hit her too. This kind of implies that he is capable of doing what she said he did. And the reports imply this as well. So to me, I still side with the idea that it might be self-defense. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and comment down below. Have a great day. Bye.